pursuit of fortune and prosperity, humanity has been long drawn to the allure of chance and luck. However, this thrill will eventually turn into a destructive obsession. Welcome to the world of gambling, where the stakes are high and the consequences are far-reaching. For many, gambling is a means to escape financial struggles or debts, with the promise of easy money and instant wealth being especially tantalizing in an uncertain economic times. However, the harsh reality is that gambling often exacerbates financial woes, leading to vicious cycles of debt and financial insecurity. In many faith traditions, gambling is viewed as morally questionable activity, leading many people of faith to struggle with addiction, torn between their spiritual values and the temptation of easy wealth. In the Philippines, gambling is widespread and deeply ingrained practice. But when it comes to your spouse or to your partner, gambling becomes a major issue in the household.
Rika, saan yung mga pera natin?
Ano ba problema mo?
Ikaw yung problema ko.
Inaano ka ba?
Inaano mo ako? Yung mga savings natin, asan?
Nasa akin? Bakit ba? Savings naman natin yun. Ano problema mo dun?
Savings nga natin yun para sa anak natin.
Pinapalago ko nga, di ba?
Pinapalago? Ano
Oo.
ibabayad mo sa tuition sa mga anak mo?
Pinapalago ko nga, di ba? Para mabayaran yung tuition nila.
Ang dami na nating problema. Dumagdag ka pa. Ang dami
ba?
na nating utang. Rika, hindi ka ba nag-iisip?
Nag-iisip nga ako, di ba? Ito yung madaling solusyon, di ba?
Nag-iisip? Nag-iisip?
Oo.
Iniisip mo? Scatter?
At bakit ba? Scatter naman, di ba?
Scatter? Yan yung problema ko. Naa-addict ka na dyan.
In this series, we'll delve into the complex issues on our economic and religious selves. In a small barangay in Davao City, we met Anna, a 23-year-old woman who is into gambling. Now, let us hear her story on how her gambling attitude affects her economic and spiritual self.
Ang pangalan is Anna, 23, and as of now, nag-stop with work. Siguro for me, being stable and for the things na gusto mo kaliton, o being stable mentally and financially. As for me, dili. Kabalungan ta that scatter is gambling. So it's either madaog or mapildi, but it doesn't mean ma-success ka o madaog ka. I don't know, but there are times na makaingon ka or maka-question ka gano'n napildi or gano'n nabuhat mo muna. But siguro makapaduol siya kay maridihan mo ma-realize na if sobra imong gibuhat or gibutang or gisugal, I think makapangayo ka og question sa Lord. But at the same time, nakanang siguro dili magpalabi. Oo, tanan siguro tao nangandoy na ma-successful. Wala man siguro yung tao nga mag-settle lang sa nga nga butang. So, if nangandoy ta, dapat kabalo po ta mabuhat sa mga butang na dapat buhaton para kung gusto ka ma-successful, success siya. Of course, first of all, sugal is sugal. 50-50 dyan na siya. Dili siya always win, dili po siya pwedeng to lose. But we know the consequence. And I think, kung nagasugal ka, it doesn't mean success ka o madaog ka. And one thing, ako nagasugal ko, but I have my obligations. But sometimes, I know sa kong sarili na mali doon siya. That's why, ako personally, I am only using money who I'm willing to use. Ana. So, set boundaries, and kung kabalo ka na pili ka, unong na. Kay kabalo ta, na pag sobra, hindi man. Hola!
No, never, but I'm quite guilty about um not being grateful enough, I think, or not showing gratitude enough for all the blessings I received because I got so busy that sometimes, or there were times that, I forgot to be grateful. Like, I think, I don't know if it's counted, but I think it is counted. But like, yeah, I think there was a time that money did change me negatively. I think it was just because I got so busy again. The money made me so busy to the point that I neglected my spiritual duties and yeah, those things. Hmm, message. I think um I think this is just a reminder as so for those people who are chasing wealth and kind of losing sight of their spiritual life, I think I just want to remind them that wealth and material things are, I mean, those kind of success are temporary. But the richness that, the richness of the soul, inner peace, these things are lifetime treasures. So it's important to remember that we're not just here to, to accumulate possessions or like wealth and money and everything, treasures or whatever. But we are also here to grow, to connect with other people, to experience things, deeper meanings of life. And so, I think another thing that I want to remind them is that true abundance isn't only about what's in our wallets, in our bank accounts, or in, etc., etc. It's also about nurturing relationships, giving back, and, finding your purpose in life. Also, in the rush of, getting to success or getting to the top, it's very easy to forget or to neglect things that, nourish your spirit or your soul, like, compassion and, mindfulness. And sometimes we forget to reflect, diba? So, it's important to take your time to at least pray, to meditate, and simply connect with the nature, because those things are the most important things to always remember when you are pursuing or when you are chasing wealth, because that's just it. Just not the pursuit of riches or the pursuit of money, wealth, or any treasures cause you to lose your sight to what really matters.
We have heard the testimonies of two different individuals on how their economic self affect their spiritual selves. The first story tells us the conditional seeking of God, only seeking God for personal gain. Conditional seeking of God undermines the genuine and true connection to God. On the other hand, the second story tells us about the authentic and dependency to God, incorporating God in every decision in our lives, whether it's financial, emotional, spirituals, and others. These two stories highlights the essence of mindful decision-making and the importance of balancing both economic and spiritual selves.
In a world that celebrates power, wealth, and influence, we must remember one fundamental value. material things do not define us. Our faith and values do. We must remember that true success is not measured by wealth or status, but how we live by our values. We must remember that no matter how far we stray away because of financial burden or other worldly concerns, there is always hope.
Let us not only seek God when we are in need, let us also remember to thank Him when we have everything. True success is living a Christ-centered life, one that is filled with faith, gratitude, and purpose. Stay faithful